524, and we often tell you about unique national days. This Saturday is National Alpaca Farms Day.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at 1 in the Carolinas. She joins us from the Road Less Traveled Farm up in Fairmont, North Carolina.
That's right, yeah, and a big celebration happening out here this weekend. Alpacas, this is so fun. All right, so like early morning breakfast for them, right?
Right. You might want to stay back just a little bit. You might see some. There you go.
Yeah. She has a little spitting going on.
Yeah.
So talk about alpacas. I mean, they're not very common. I think this is my first time being around.
Yeah, they're very gentle. We raise them for their fiber. So once a year we shear them, and then we use their fiber. You get it going. You can process it all the way into yarn if you want. A lot of felts. Your clothing. Very warm. It's water repellent. A lot warmer than wool, and you don't have that itch factor.
Okay. They're
actually naturally hypoallergenic. Most of the people that are allergic to wool are allergic to lanolin that's on the wool.
Okay.
The alpacas don't have that. So.
Oh, nice.
A little bit later I can show you the difference, the feel in the fiber and stuff, but they're very warm. Like right now they're wet, it's been raining and everything, but if you were to reach up under their coat there, they're bone dry.
Okay.
They're bone dry, so a lot of hikers love using their products and everything because it keeps them dry,
Good to know. Learning so much about alpacas, and you can learn too this Saturday coming out to the farm.
I didn't know they made rooster noises.
They typically don't, but I think for us this morning.
Unique ones.
You can go check out the Road Less Traveled Farm. They're going to have several activities this Saturday, of course, for National Alpaca Farms Day.
That'll be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The address for the farm is right there on your screen.
This Saturday is National Alpaca Farms Day, and there's one here in the Carolinas.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live in Fairmont, North Carolina this morning, telling us about all the activities going on there this weekend.
That's right. You can come out for free tours, meet the alpacas, and see some of the cool stuff that's made from them. So this is the fiber. This is what comes off of them.
Yep, right off the animal. This is a prime cut. When we have them sheared, we bag them with the prime cuts, second cuts, and third cuts. So this right here is consired the blanket.
It's so soft.
It is.
And you said it's really warm too, and waterproof, and everything.
So this was up against the body. You can see if you flip it over, it's a little coarser, or you can see where the sun,
Okay.
But this has not been washed. So what we do, we'll lay it out, and we go through, try to get as much vegetation, out of it as possible, and then we wash it.
Yeah, and then you make stuff.
Yeah.
And this, I'm blown away by this. Talk about what this is.
It's felted soap, and what it is it's homemade soap. And then what we do is we take the fiber and we wrap it over the soap, and start that wet processing, and then you can see where it felts up.
Yeah, it's like a built-in washcloth.
It is.
And then you go in after the fact and put the designs in?
After it dries, I do a needle felting, which is a dry felting process and everything. But you can use it, and as you use up the soap, it just continues to shrink down, and that's kind of what you're left with. You can use it as a scrubby. If you don't want to, it's environmentally friendly. It breaks down.
This is so neat. Yeah, there's so many cute things here that you've made with it. And then, obviously like the socks and the jackets and everything. And who knew all this stuff came from alpacas?
Not me.
Me neither. I'm learning so much.
Alpaca soap.
I'm learning so much this morning.
The Road Less Traveled Farm is going to have several activities on Saturday for National Alpaca Farms Day.
That'll be happening from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. and then address for the farm right there on your screen.
6:20, and we always tell you about unique national days. Well, this Saturday is National Alpaca Farms Day.
Yeah, we are celebrating early this morning with Amanda Kinseth live at one of those farms in the Carolinas. She's at the Road Less Traveled Farm up in Fairmont, North Carolina.
That's right. Yeah, we met the alpacas earlier, and we'll go hang out with them again coming up. But now we're using alpaca fiber to make things, and you handcraft this soap. It's like soap with a washcloth built into it, and so we are what do you call this?
What we're doing right now is needle felting.
Needle felting.
Yeah,
And
so
you actually offer workshops to do this
we
too.
do, yeah. So we during the workshops, you'll make some felted soap. And then we also do the needle felting. So we do a needle felting workshop on the felted soap. We do what we call cookie cutter needle felting, where we use the cookie cutters and we end up making little mini air diffusers that you can use with your essential oil and hang it in your vehicle or a small area. But right now this is considered a dry felting process, and what the needle it's barbed, so every time you jab into the fiber, you're actually tangling it up, and it causes a felting.
Yeah,
ties the fibers together.
it's really neat. We talked a little bit about this is kind of therapeutic, and especially if you're mad at somebody, you can kind of get your anger out this way. It's much better for everybody.
There you go.
Ben, I'm pretty jealous. I would love to be out on the farm this morning. Hanging out with
farmhand.
alpacas. The Road Less Traveled Farm will have several activities this Saturday to celebrate National Alpaca Farms Day.
It'll be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The address for the farm is right there on your screen.
This Saturday is National Alpaca Farms Day, and there happens to be one right here in the Carolinas.
Yeah, so ABC 15's Amanda Kinzip is live in Fairmont, North Carolina this morning, telling us about all the activities going on there this weekend.
That's right, yes, amazing alpacas. Wait, is this Gizmo? Gizmo and
Giblet.
Giblet, and they are two of several alpacas that you have, and you're inviting people to come out for free tours, to come out and see the place and just learn about alpacas. We've been making, crafts this morning with the fiber and everything.
We'll have some kids crafts. We'll have some hay rides. And there'll be a small fee for the hay rides and some of the kids crafts, but the education and seeing the demonstrations for the fiber is all free.
Yeah, well, and it's really interesting. These are the first alpacas that I think I've met, so it's very exciting, and they're cool
then we
animals
have
to
Laverne.
watch.
She has to come in on this too. This is one of our donkeys. So
yeah, and you have a lot going on here, and actually over there you have a pumpkin field, which will be ready, and people can come and pick pumpkins and stuff.
Yeah, in October it should be ready, and part of the hay rides will be to stop in the pumpkin field, and you can pick out a pumpkin and take it from there. Yeah.
All sorts of fun stuff happening, and just this morning, I've learned so much about alpacas that it's really interesting, and seeing what is actually made out of them. And then coming up here, we've got, so you said hay rides will be going on.
Yeah, we'll kick off the hay rides on Saturday, and it'll just be a ride around the field. Have a little bluegrass music going on the trailer as well, and just a fun time.
Yes, all sorts of fun stuff happening here. I mean, have you ever celebrated Alpaca Farm Day before? Well, this is your chance.
Cool stuff. The Road Less Traveled Farm is going to have several activities on Saturday for National Alpaca Farms Day.
It'll be from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. If you want to go check it out, the address right there on your screen for the farm.